so much fun doing our last one, so I figured I'll take it back a little bit. Uh, for our next video, we're going to look at Amber's upload TikTok viral taste test, overeating triggers, and prison art dash vlog. This was posted 11 days ago, 47,000 views. So it's only got twice that of about the one that was posted just 12 hours ago. But I just want to see, let's compare like the mindset from, the video that we just saw and go into this one. And let's just see how her mindset has changed already in, 11 days? So that's probably about like a week's time in real time for her because she pre-records everything. Let's get started.
Hello. Hi. Hello. How are you?
Hi, Amber.
Black Mirror Season 6 is currently happening, and I'm about to start it, and we're about to see how it goes, okay?
I heard that there was spoilers in this video of hers, which I think is ignorant of someone who is trying to promote a show for zero goddamn reason. But whatever. My good friend, he told me that I should check out the new season, but I haven't started it yet, to be honest. Work is a lot right now. Amber wouldn't know what that's like.
It's just so crazy that, like, before, Black Mirror didn't have, like, all these, like, well-known actors and stuff, and they do now.
You're right. Miley Cyrus is totally not a huge actress. Definitely not. The love of your life, Miley Cyrus. Like, do you think she found Miley in Destiny? Like, do you think she was living that Hannah Montana realness when she had that short little bob haircut thing, like touting her around, driving her everywhere? Which, like, no real shade to Destiny. I like her more now that she's come out and, like, said some shit and shown how, like, I think humble she kind of is. Because I think in this whole process, she's also equally humiliated herself. Because, like, as funny as it is to laugh and say Amber had swamp ass, Destiny stayed with someone with swamp ass. So,
Sure how I feel about it. It's totally fine. Like, I am like 3 minutes into the first episode, and ew, David. You guys know Schitt's Creek. But today has been productive.
you guys know. You guys know. I mean, I know Schitt's Creek is a popular show, but I never fucking watched it, so I have no clue.
It's been like behind the scenes productive. I also last night, because it's 24 hours, I was able to go get some of the my orders done that I needed to get done. So I got my EKG done and I got my chest X-ray done.
Do you think she went there at like 2 a.m. to go get these random frickin' tests, bug a bunch of people's time while they're like tired during the graveyard shifts?
And I was going to get my ultrasound, but
because why would she say it's 24 hours unless she went outside of the normal like operating hours time frame, right?
Oh, you have
sounds like a ER situation. Think she just doesn't want to say I went to the ER to get some tests done because like that's going to sound so stupid and ignorant. But like what doctors' testing facilities are open 24 hours except in the ER?
An appointment for that, and I didn't know because I had called prior to and they said no, we're open 24/7, like you don't have to schedule an appointment. But I think just
it sounds like an ER like emergency area or urgent care. I mean, maybe she just went to like an urgent care like little corner shop thing, but who knows.
Like miscommunication happened, which is totally fine. So I went to call today to schedule to get my ultrasound done for my gallbladder, and they don't take my insurance. I just feel like frustrated because like I changed insurances at the beginning of the year, and I changed one that is like more well known and a lot more pricey, and I just feel like nowhere takes my insurance, and it's just becoming super.
Yeah, it's kind of how insurance works. It's also a major fucking scam in our society that we have right now. Healthcare should be free. But then people like you would also go and exploit it. So, but I mean, just because of the few evil, rotten people like Amber doesn't mean that we should strip away that necessity for everyone else. I mean, I'm from a state where we have a socialized healthcare system to some extent. If you can't pay, like, they're not going to send you into debt over a lousy hospital bill. Vermont is pretty well regulated in that sense. I would like to see our taxes go to other things as well, but like knowing that that takes care of most Vermonters is really reassuring, even if I don't need it per se. Like, as often, it's nice to know that other, maybe less fortunate individuals are able to get it as well.
Frustrating. So
able to get like the same quality care as well. Like, that's the important thing, you know.
$100 for an ultrasound of my gallbladder, that's a no. So now I am, instead of...
But she can pay like what, half that for a therapy appointment that's going to lead to nowhere. Like, you're only gaining weight, hasn't seemed to help you process like these harder situations you go through. Like, what the hell's happening, girl?
Making the appointment, I'm having to call around and see who takes my insurance, and then I have to talk to the provider who put in the order for me to get the gallbladder ultrasound. Oh my god, it's just a mess. So then they could put the order into somewhere else that actually takes my insurance. And
you know what? Hearing her explain it this way, as someone who has like severe ADHD and depression, it sounds like a she's out of spoons type of thing. Like, every situation that she runs in, she's finding herself like just using a fork to pick up like soup, you know? It's all just slipping through the cracks, and all she can focus on is each individual like little prong. It's not like she's not getting the full picture of everything because she's so constantly focused on all the small individual tasks that are just somehow so draining for her. Sis really needs to work on her emotional regulations and just like, I don't know, probably talking to a real psychiatrist or therapist that could get her onto the right medication for her depression. Because I feel like that's probably what's her biggest like downfall to herself.
it's frustrating. It's frustrating. For how much I pay a month for this insurance, you think that more places...
Because I can tell each time that she has to like redo this process, she's probably just getting more tired, more fed up, probably thinking that it's not worth it. Because I mean, I can understand that. My brain works like that too in some cases, where like you just keep doing something, getting the same result. It feels like insanity, but when it comes to like certain situations, like your health, girl, gotta take that shit seriously.
Would accept this insurance, so it's just frustrating. But yeah, I've been productive behind the scenes, and I just wanted to check in and let you guys know about the Black Mirror thing more than anything. So if you guys do watch it and it's on Netflix, this is my reminder to let you guys know that new episodes are ready to go. Okay, guys, so we're gonna...
Okay, so there were no spoilers in that. Alright, that's fine.
Something really weird that I saw
God damn.
people eating, and we're gonna try it.
No, that's the side of her fridge right there. Okay, never mind. It's like, that looks like either her or Feline's bathroom. Plus, like, why do they need separate bathrooms? If other than, like, I mean, I think it really is a caretaker situation. Like, more so than Becky was. Becky was definitely a caretaker, but, like, under the emotional guise of a, like, partner. I think Jade lured Amber into the whole partner, like, guys, and then ripped the rug out and was like, I'll take care of you, but that's about it. Because their relationship just seems so fake and ingenuine.
And see what we think. Okay? It's two separate things. First thing we're gonna try is hearts of palm. Yes, we are.
God damn. She is so pale and just so misshapen. God.
A little nervous, but I've been seeing people try it and like it and eat it, so.
She's always so nervous for the number one thing that she loves most, food. Always so nervous, but will shove it straight into her gullet.
I figured, why not give it a go? Ooh, it does not smell that good. People are saying that it reminds them of, like, artichokes, and I used to have an artichoke bush when I was...
Girl, stop touching your fucking hair all the goddamn time. Probably don't wash your hands or do anything. You're in the kitchen, like, stop touching your hair all the damn time.
Yay hi to a grasshopper. So, I used to eat artichokes. Okay. It literally looks like mozzarella cheese. Alright, let's go. Mmm.
She doesn't like it.
Not bad.
Her eyes didn't, like, roll into the back of her head. Her teeth didn't extend out from her skull. Her jaws didn't dislocate. Like, she didn't go into great white mode. So it wasn't good.
It's a little more sour than artichoke, but it's decent. And people have been saying to add mustard to it. So, okay. Here's some mustard.
I mean, mustard is, like, relatively healthy. So, like, I mean, I guess go off. French is probably not. That fucking radioactive yellow shit. But, girl, not to sound shady, but this is such eating disorder food. Like, you would see this on, like, a Pro Anna Tumblr account as a health recommendation.
Mmm. Wait, with the mustard? A million times better. And then now, a raw
Bitch, stop.
Brussels sprout, which is already washed and ready to eat.
Stop. No, it's not. You need to wash that shit. You need to fucking wash that shit. Alright? Did she forget about the time she found a worm in a bag of broccoli and, like, nearly burned down the entire fucking supermarket thinking it was the nastiest thing in the world? Jesus Christ. I mean, I love Brussels sprouts. I really do. But cooked. I'm not a fucking heathen. And if I am gonna have them raw, it's gonna be, like, extremely thinly shaved. Like, coleslaw type. And sprinkled lightly into a salad or something. It's not gonna be fucking taking a bite of it like it's a goddamn apple. I'm surprised she didn't lose a tooth in it out of her decaying fucking mouth.
We're gonna try with the good old mustard. I'm sure you guys have seen this go viral. I mean, if you're on the...
No, bitch. My TikTok is all mentally ill memes and art. Like, I mean, yeah, I get stupid videos, but, like, it's really unhinged stupid videos and stupid animations and shit. I'm not watching people eat. Amber probably sits there, watches them eat, and thinks, like, oh, how good would that be? Like, I'm so jealous. I'll occasionally save, like, recipe videos that I'm never going to look at again, but, like, although I will say TikTok did start my, like, fascination with making my own bread and whatnot. I have my own sourdough starter that's, like, almost a month old now at this point, and, you know, I'm making, like, 2 loaves of bread a day.
Then you probably have seen it, so... I'm not really a Brussels...
That might sound very excessive, but I bring them all to work, give them to my coworkers, I feed the geese, around my apartment complexes. I try to like pay it forward with some good fresh bread.
Oh, girly. I've definitely never had it raw, but
I'm not gonna make it a joke, but like, y'all know why I paused and laughed.
I guess with mustard it's supposed to taste good.
I bet her like bite mark is real fucking jagged. Those chompers, goddamn. Like, look how she was hardly able to bite through the center. Probably because her teeth aren't fucking strong enough.
Bad. It tastes like a salad with mustard.
Yeah, I'm sure, bitch. That's actually disgusting. I'm gonna turn it down a bit. Just because I noticed in the last video that her volume was quite loud and mine was quite soft. I'm just recording through my laptop, guys. Like, Amber's gonna put in minimal content, then I'm gonna put in a little bit more effort, but still giving her the same shit.
You wouldn't catch me eating it every day, but
Bitch, we probably won't ever catch you eating it ever again. Let's be real. Although, like, nearly 2 weeks later and she's still eating shit with fucking cottage cheese and mustard and trying to convince us that she's only eating that but still somehow gaining weight. She's not sharing her weight. Wonder why.
bad. If it can help you get some like
Okay, let's skip some of this.
like triggers for binging.
Oh, this is gonna be fucking good.
Anything like that, because as you guys know, I do not suffer with that.
Oh, that's right. She doesn't suffer from binge eating disorder anymore, guys. Just for the first 8 years of her YouTube channel and like the first 25 or more than that, like 29 years of her life. But now, she doesn't have binge eating disorder. Definitely not. Definitely not.
But I do suffer with like overeating. I wouldn't be the size.
I bet, bitch. I fucking bet. I bet this is all just overeating and not binging overeating. I mean, what's the fucking difference, honestly? Like, when you're that fucking size, what is the difference between, oh, I overate and, oh, I binged? Because Amber's overeating is probably the same as her binging. She's probably still capping off at, like, every night at, like, 6,000 calories.
If I didn't. So, one trigger for me out of the 4 that I will be sharing is like unwanted emotions / like wanting to escape those. So the pretty obvious thing to do when I
mean, I'm not much of someone to talk about like coping with emotions and shit. I mean, I smoke. Like, Amber rags on smokers all the time. I don't smoke cigarettes, but I smoke, if you catch my drift. And I mean, I use it to emotionally regulate as well. Yeah, sure. And I'm able to say that, like, yeah, it might be an addiction of mine that, like, I'm more mentally pulled into. Because, like, I can go without it. I just prefer not to. Because it really does help me keep my emotions regulated better. But who knows how Amber feels about this shit, to be honest. She's so... I mean, I was hoping that, if anything, from those therapy sessions, she would maybe pick up some tips on, like, emotional regulation and how to, like, control that better. But if she didn't pick up any of that stuff, then either the therapy wasn't, like, legit enough to really help her. It wasn't what she needed. Like, she needs behavioral cognitive therapy. And I don't think they were going for that. Um, but I also think they wanted her to probably do it a lot longer, and I don't think she wanted that. I think she wanted the surgery as fast as possible, and then, realized the work that's gonna really have to go into it, and then probably backed out.
Feel like, say it's overwhelmed, anxiety, sadness, depression, and I want to like turn to food to like numb that out. My therapist said,
I mean, I totally hear that, girl. I totally fucking hear that. And like, I'm not saying an addiction transfer would be healthy, because it definitely wasn't. I definitely went to smoking instead of eating, which, like, yeah, you can rag on me all you want for that. That was not a healthy decision. And losing a lot of weight comes with a lot of different mental struggles than just being big did. Um, because, you'll maybe, Amber, if you ever lost that weight one day, you might feel dainty and small now, but if you ever lose the weight, you won't feel it. You might feel it physically, but emotionally and mentally, you'll still be the big girl. And that's what I think you're not ready for.
turn to hobbies instead. It like seems so obvious, and it is obvious.
Because it's so weird how your body dysmorphia changes when you're big and then you become small. Because, like, I'm small now. I'm a normal, like, quote unquote, normal weight to normal height ratio, and people call me skinny and small now and talk about like how small I am as if like, even less than 5 years ago I wasn't close to double this size. Like, it's a little, it messes with your brain in a way that I don't think a lot of people know, because not a lot of people go and lose the weight.
Like in the moment, sometimes that could be really hard. So that is why I do have so many hobbies and so many like childlike things that I like to do. Lego, like
I don't know. I think the Legos thing, like, if I could afford them, I would probably get them too. Like, not gonna fucking lie, they're cool. I've always thought Lego sets were dope. I just think they're ridiculously expensive, so I'm not gonna pay that price for pieces of plastic. Um, so I'm not gonna like criticize her for having that interest, but I will criticize her for spending an absorbent amount of money on that interest when she won't even spend less than that on her actual health.
those, whatever it may be, because like turning to those things actually helps me a lot because I would rather do those than put myself in a situation where it's just going to make me gain more weight. So the second,
That's a lie. She's gonna go straight for the food, or she's gonna throw a fucking tantrum. Like Destiny and Becky said, she throws a childlike tantrum when she doesn't get her way with food, which, like, is just the most disgusting like facet of her personality, I think, other than like she's a manipulator and shit like that. Like the fact that she just turns into a raging child whenever she doesn't get the food that she wants is just downright disgusting.
trigger for me is like other people's opinions slash like assumptions on the food that I'm eating. Like a good example of that is like say I eat
Either her head is like really fucking big, or that ring around her neck is like going and growing out to her shoulders. Like, Jesus.
actually, you know what? A really good example is actually my newest vlog. I was having some homemade rice, broccoli, and like this honey garlic chicken.
Yeah, because you ate it out of a serving dish, Amber. That's why. Because that was a serving dish that you're eating as a dinner plate. And even if it's not a serving dish, why would someone who's on a weight loss journey go and buy just an everyday kitchen bowl that big? Like, you don't need that. That's just going to promote you to eat more when you should be eating on smaller plates, smaller bowls to help curb your portion sizes.
That Feline made, and a lot of people's like opinions and assumptions based on just that meal alone was triggering for me. People
Once again, caring too much what a bunch of strangers on the fucking internet think about her.
assuming they knew how much rice was on the plate, even though it was measured out. Like things like that is highly triggering.
Well, Amber, we also don't trust your measuring skills, your eyeballing skills. You'll say it's measured out, but you'll be like, well, I just eyeballed it, and so I know what 200 grams of this looks like. Like, bitch. No, you don't.
And from a professional standpoint, my therapist says when I notice that that's happening more frequently.
What's she gonna do now that she can't, like, back everything up with, my therapist says? My therapist says. My therapist actually agreed. Like,
And it's messing with my.
that's been her number one excuse for the past 12 weeks with this fucking therapy arc, and now that it's completely over, what's she gonna use? What's gonna be the excuse for this new storyline, girl?
Progress or like my emotions and stuff to.
I think it's gonna be mental illness, especially since like that recent like phone call with Destiny. Oh, I'm definitely gonna fucking react to that too. Don't you guys worry. Definitely, because I want to drag her through the mud for the shit she said in that too, and the fool she tried to play us all for. But like, I think mental illness is going to be the excuse because that's going to be the next big topic. That's going to be the thing that she's going to address. Is like, getting help for her mental health. Although she's supposedly been doing it for this long. Who knows? Who knows? Or she's going to say she needs to find a new therapist or some shit.
Simply show less of what I'm eating. I know showing my food is a popular want when it comes to this community. People want to see what I'm eating, which I totally get because I love to see what people eat, especially when they're like on a weight loss journey or they're trying to lose weight. It doesn't actually matter regardless. It's interesting to see what other people eat. So I understand like the.
So she's gonna say that she doesn't want to show her food anymore because it's triggering to her. Then why the fuck 11 days later are you still posting this shit, girl? You're still posting videos of you stuffing your face. Doesn't matter if it's healthy food or not. Like, and we're still gonna rag you for what you're eating because it's stupid. No one's gonna believe that you're eating this as a meal in between 16 hours of fasting and still gaining weight. Like, girl, please.
Wanting that, but I need to do less of that because I do notice it like triggering me. Majority of
needs to do less of it, but it's been in almost every single video lately and every single thumbnail. Girl.
Everything I eat, 99.9999% of what I eat is okayed by my dietitian. And for people to assume that it's not, it's just like, I don't know, it just really triggers me. So, third thing is like,
it probably tells you like what you should be eating, what you shouldn't, but then like Hangry Amber comes in and fucking rages through those fucking portion sizes, ranks up those calories.
I'm watching a TV show or like watching YouTube, whatever it may be, and someone starts eating something, like that is highly triggering for me. Like if it's like chips is a big one, Chinese food for some reason is a really big one. I'm not the biggest fan of pizza. I mean, I used to like really.
Girl. Alright, we're gonna skip over that pizza bullshit because we all know that's a lie. Like, we're not gonna have this fatty McFat sitting here telling us she doesn't like pizza when it's well recorded throughout her entire YouTube career that the bitch fucking loves pizza. Please. But like, girl, can you do anything without feeling like you want to eat? Like, that's what it sounds like you're saying. You can't sit there and enjoy any type of media if there's any chance of food coming into it. Like, please, girl, please. I know it's kind of like a shitty saying, but like, nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. That's such a shit saying, but it's kind of true. Like, and if you really want to eat it, like, just think that that food's always going to be there for you at that option. You're always going to be able to get your hands on it at some point. So, like, you don't need it right then in that second. You'll be fine. She wants to talk about like sitting with discomfort. Well, that's the discomfort, girl. Like, what the fuck do you mean? You can't even watch someone for like 2 seconds have a bite of pizza on a TV show without feeling like you're going to go off the edge? That's really fucking sad.
Also, weirdly, one from
Even when I did smoke cigarettes and had like a pretty bad cigarette addiction, like I could still be around people who were smoking or watch people smoke on a TV show and not feel like, oh, I need to go have a smoke. Like, that's ridiculous.
like there's like certain foods that definitely trigger that. So I noticed when something like that happens, I simply just like turn it off. I used to just
See, that's so pathetic. It's so pathetic that she has to go through that just to not like trigger a binge. And she's going to, she says she doesn't binge anymore, but then what are you triggered to do? If you don't binge, then what are you triggered to do in that instance, girl? Huh? What is it?
endure the pain. I used
Pain. She describes it as physical pain to not get the food that she wants. Please.
to watch a lot of mukbangers like Be Love's Life, Zaddy Chung Chunk. I don't watch mukbangs at all, ever. Even though
She says she watches them, though. She loves to watch what people are eating every day. Girl, keep your story straight in like one fucking video. Like, this week to week changing your mind shit is like, okay, I guess, because like we're only getting moderate whiplash, but literally contradicting yourself in the same video within the same like sentence, girl, come on.
I enjoy the person, it's like I just can't do it because it is so triggering. So I just stay away from those things. So
Triggering to what? Triggering to make you do what? Huh? I just wanted to say that she still binges, because obviously she does. I mean, the whole weight loss story is out the window too anyway, so why not just come out clean and say that you binge?
this one is like certain activities, like
Is it because you want to keep weight loss surgery in your back pocket for when you need the views again?
if it's like movie night, I automatically want to like order in dinner and like have popcorn. Or if we're playing like Mario Party, Mario Kart, it's just something that's triggering for me because like in the past, my brain automatically goes to, okay, so this is an activity where I usually would order food and like eat while playing. So
That's how an addict's mind works. Just an FYI. She's a food addict. She is deathly addicted to food and eating.
this is something I talked to my dietitian about, and she said instead of just like not eating at all during those activities where normally I would, just choose healthier options because food.
Leaving Amber to make the healthier option is, I mean, I understand where like all these doctors are coming from, but if she had one doctor this entire time, he would not be saying this. He would know that she can't be fucking trusted. And these doctors having a 30-something-year-old woman coming into their office saying that nothing ever works, blah, 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 they should know that telling her to just, like, trust herself in it and make her own options, like, no. Just tell the bitch not to eat. But they know that that's not going to happen either. Also, like, random, but let's look at this hairline. Receding. She's starting to look more and more like Feudy Beauty every day.
It's about fuel, but it's also like you want to feed your body, but you also want to feed your soul, and you need to figure out how to like do it in moderation.
Feed your soul. Bitch. Your soul is fucking Jabba the Hutt.
So that has been harder for me, obviously, because like seriously, like date night, movie night, like my brain just correlates that with like a really good unhealthy meal. So it's hard for me to like get out of that habit.
That's sad. That's sad. That means that like intimacy and like romance with her partners is also correlated to bad food, and that's really sad. Like you can't even feel good about going out for a date night and just like having a nice salad with your girlfriend and then going to see a movie. She's just going to be thinking about food the whole damn time.
But those are things I'm just learning. Like,
plus, Feline doesn't want to be seen in public with you.
My 4 top triggers currently, and how I can kind of live my life around them without it deteriorating me completely. Feline wrote this about a week ago. You and me against the world. I woke up to it. Now it's my turn.
Wrote it a week ago, but I think she means to say she woke up to it a week ago and is just now showing it to us. But, you know, Amber, she's fucking stupid. Doesn't know how to speak.
So this is like the marker chalk.
To be honest, I don't really give a shit about their fucking relationship. I think it's all fake. I think Feline is in it for the money and just scamming her, which, like, you know what, at this point, go for it. Maybe, like, before the whole Becky thing, I would have said, like, this is really unfair and really cruel, but she's really fucked over our girl Bex, and I mean, I'll probably make another video about that too, because I really want Becky to know, like, the support that she has from this community, because none of us think that the way Amber treated her was acceptable in any sort of way. We all kind of want justice for Becky and for her to be doing a lot better than she is. Hearing that, I mean, not to like throw her shit out there, because, you know, she did in a community post, but she was in the hospital for her mental health not long ago. And I severely empathize with that, and I hope that she is getting the help that she needs and getting the love that she needs as well from her friends and family. And I hope that Amber isn't putting a wrench in any of that. And I don't want her to feel pressured to have to come and like join the shit show to rag on Amber. But she would be heavily accepted with open arms if she were to do that. And who knows, maybe it really could help turn her life around a bit. Because if there's anyone in this world that doesn't deserve to be working fucking 6 days a week, like, down to the bone, it's Becky, I think. That girl has been through enough already. Poor thing.
Whoa! You can see some of
Let's
the past
fast forward
things.
through this. I don't care about that shit. Blah, 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 blah. Your fake ass
She
relationship.
also sent me this scratch it.
All these fucking free toys that she's getting from her little Am babies. I honestly don't really care about any of this shit either. Unless it's like the trolley stuff, like those little earrings. That was fucking hilarious. She thought it was oh so adorable, but literally each and every one, like, matched to some fucked up story about her past.
Well, with jewel tone paper, which I love.
Oh wow,
like
good
this.
for you, Scratchy.
Like, I absolutely love this one. This one is my favorite.
Jesus Christ.
Aliens. Her name is Saima, and she also wanted me to give a shout out to her brother and cousins, Wasim, Nazish, Maya, and she said that
we're really doing her dirty by giving her all those ethnic sounded names, to be quite honest. I think they knew what they were doing. Miss Thing was either going to stumble over her words like she did, or just be like, I don't want to mispronounce your name, so I'm just not going to say it.
Names are a Pakistani name, so if I pronounce it wrong, then it's okay. I'm very bad at pronouncing names, so if I did pronounce them wrong,
you're bad at pronouncing basic fucking English, please.
Bora is...
Oh my god, this fucking painting.
My, like, dream is to go there, so she painted me at Bora Bora, and...
By the way, the country of Bora Bora, or like the country that Bora Bora is in, has criminalized like homosexuality. So like, I don't plan on ever fucking spending my money there. Amber definitely won't ever be spending her money there, but she shouldn't idolize it either, because I mean, it's fine for the tourists, you know, they're not going to impose those laws on you as long as you stay inside the resort grounds, which, like, that's a whole disgusting other aspect to it. But, like, why would you go and support a country that doesn't even support you and your people, dude? It's disgusting. It's the same with her big ass eating at fucking Chick-fil-A.
I know exactly what clip this is from. So I just think it's super cute that, oh my god, that.
Could you imagine her, like, just in Bora Bora, beautiful weather, and she's in those fucking black leggings? Plus, let's be real, she'd crack those fucking stones.
Thought of doing this, and it's
That was mean.
creative because I remember I was sitting on a chair and the letter you wrote.
Girl, you are the chair. Like, you look like a fucking lazy boy, the recliner.
So sweet. So thank you so. How thank you so. Are some postcards, which I love postcards.
Yippee.
You guys, that this is where I keep all of my.
Just toss that shit away. Like, who needs to fucking ever see it again? Just toss it all away. But hey, at least she hanged on to it.
I'm separating it into piles, like letters, cards, etc. And I realized that, like, the first shelf, majority of that was from live stream era. Oh my god, look! Someone drew Twinkie.
It's a cute little drawing.
When you guys send me art, it literally makes me so happy. So a lot of it was, like, a lot of letters were during live stream era. When I wasn't really talking about my PO box, and it was mainly just like something that I would mention in passing.
She has had this PO box for a while, and only really now is starting to, like, open it up and do shit with it. Kind of wish she wouldn't. It's still fucking annoying.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of cool to go back and, like, look at all this. And I forgot about these, so if the person.
See, she's just forgetting about your guys' shit that you're sending her. Which, like, obviously, you know, if she's getting enough stuff, she's gonna forget about it. But that raises the question, why is she getting enough shit to fucking forget about other shit? Like, y'all should not be sending her stuff with your hard-earned money. She does not give a shit.
Watching me. Look how gorgeous. I totally forgot that I had these with the letter.
Stretch those fuckers out. Get them ready.
Little bracelets. Okay, so I'm covering that for privacy, but here are all the letters. Here are the cards.
I really don't.
I actually.
Oh my god. I'm just not going to say anything.
Received. Privacy, but this is just like miscellaneous, and then like the Amazon gift
Privacy.
notes. So I don't know if I ever showed you guys this, but this was like 3 years ago. My brother was in prison, and he had someone draw this for us. This is my brother, my mom, and me, and I just wanted to show it to you guys.
I'm not gonna lie, it's not bad. It's really not bad. I've seen a lot of art galleries that lately have been showing, like, actual artwork from prisoners that they made in prison. I think it's super dope. Not this drawing, though, because, like, it's Amber. But they did get that weird, like, ting in her eye, that, like, psychopath fucking look of unevenness in her eyes. They got that down.
It's just, like, really special to me. I was not expecting it when he sent it, for sure. So I've had it for a while. Okay, you guys, so I have a ton of laundry that I need to put away. This is just a load, actually 2 loads that I completed today. So I'm about to do that, and then I have to edit this video and get it up for you guys. I know these vlogs are not, like, the most entertaining things in the world.
At least you said it, hon.
Just like coming on here and talking to you guys, and I know a lot of you just enjoy, like, mundane, everyday life stuff. That is the stuff that I prefer to watch.
I mean, yeah, but when, like, usually those types of, like, videos where it's more chill, laid back lifestyle videos, it's still showcasing, like, absorbance amount of wealth. or something. Like, there's always a caveat to it. And the thing is, Amber, you have the wealth and the means to, like, create that kind of content. You just don't have the know how or the wherewithal on how to do it because you're so tacky. Your taste is tacky. Your home is tacky. It's just how it is.
I'm making the content
I mean, you can have all the money in the world, but that doesn't mean you have taste.
that I like to watch. I like when my favorite vloggers literally just stay at home and do nothing. It is the best. But anyways, hope that you guys...
See, she's validating it all by saying that other people do it and she likes it, so she's trying to emulate that.
Anyway, then I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Bye, Amber. Alrighty, guys, what do we think? I mean, just seeing, like, the change, or lack thereof, between 11 days ago and then, you know, the video that she posted just the other day, or yesterday. Like, I mean, there is change. She's gone on a complete 180 from what she said in this video to the other one, saying that it's triggering to put her food online, and then she goes and puts more of her food online. Just doesn't seem to make much sense, and I mean, I think it's just gonna, you know, we're leading down into another cycle, but who knows where it's gonna end? Who knows what the next big health scare is gonna be? But who knows, guys? I think the next video I'll do is probably a Destiny video, you know, change it up a bit and get a different perspective. But, alright, have a good one, guys.